Hello everyone, you are on Radio Shoolini, and you all will agree if I say that there's no success without commitment. So, here is Radio Shoolini with keynote speaker Rajni Julka, who's director Your Soul Soup, who's an educationist and a pedagogist. And she is going to have series of shades of success, which will be beneficial for the youth and student. So, over to Rajni Julka.
Thank you, Richa. Lovely to be at Shoolini Radio, and always very close to my heart the youths are. So, over time I have seen that students are more focused on success. Of course, success comes with flavors, like we have flavors for the ice cream, strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, tiramisu, and there are many flavors, very tempting. Of course, success is very tempting. But shades of success comes in the flavor of growth, failure as well, which most of the youths doesn't pay attention to. So it's very critical to understand that life is like an ECG, electrocardiogram. The heart beats up, down, smaller spikes, higher, bigger spikes.
Absolutely.
And something like the wavelengths like crest and trough. So when we think about success, most of the students, if you see youth or generally with us, comes in our mind as car, travel, gold, jewelries, big house. But are these success? Can anyone buy it is my question to all the youth over here. Is it a matter of luck? Because many a times we say that success is a matter of luck. So it depends upon that. As you said, yes, success comes with commitment, and that is actually the key ingredient, because nothing happens without commitment, and it is the secret ingredient in every recipe for the success.
So you think that luck doesn't have that much role? Are you trying to say that?
What is luck? I mean, we all talk about luck, but luck is actually the reaction or the refund of our actions.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes. So if you don't act, what will universe deliver to you? That's called procrastination.
Absolutely.
Thinking is about procrastination, which I had my last session with students, and many of them told that they procrastinate, and that is one of the biggest hindrance, because we foresee certain things but we don't act. So it's very important for you to understand that who can change your life or who can make you reach to your goals, because success varies from person to person. So I would say that it's only me, or I can change my life. No one can do for me. It's my attitude. I am what I am, and what you get out of life depends purely upon me. So I would suggest love what you do and do what you love is one of the beautiful quote we often have heard, but has got very in-depth meaning. So in this series, basically, I will be talking about students from various spheres of life. When we talk about success, we only talk about our jobs, how much we earn. We talk about how to be placed. But it's very critical to understand the various aspects of life, from prosperity, from health, to family, to interview, to placement, to job, work life, various aspects. So my series will be having different nuggets, and every series will be talking about the actions and the reactions.
So tell us, what is going to be our topic?
Today's topic will be more on life and prosperity, because I think everything revolves, whether it's your family life, it's your personal life, it's your professional life, everything revolves around your prosperity and how you take your life up. So there are certain tips, because it's not a destination. Life, there is no destination for life. You have to keep on walking. It's a process. It's a continual development. So in this series, I'll be sharing some tips for shades of success, especially in terms for the life and prosperity with the youth.
Okay, let's begin then.
So sometimes youth may think that I'm not so popular among my group. This is a very key point which I would like to talk to the youth, that they're not very popular among the group. And they find that some friends are very popular. So being popular is not success. That's a part and parcel of your personality. Success is, but without being popular, and if you have achieved better in life, you're more content, you are earning great, you have a very beautiful family, you have a good relationship, that's the success for them. Just being famous that's one of the part and parcel of the success. It's not complete success. So that's very key ingredient, and today's the way the millennials are, or the generation next is in picture. Being famous is actually success.
Actually, like it looks more attractive, more alluring kind of thing.
So the idea that success is far away from when you are is actually wrong. So what to do? The youth should know what to do. So I don't know. I'm clueless what to do. But I want success. That's the biggest question which I always get from the youth. So here it is that start from where you are. Know your strength. Focus on that. Come up with crazy ideas, don't hold it. Because every idea is a way of generating new things which we call innovation these days. So it's very critical for students to know to start somewhere for whatever strength they have. Never ever compare to others.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
We all are human beings, we are unique, we are created by the universe. But the problem here is we set a benchmark for myself as my peers or someone's seniors. But let me tell you, we had the big businesses in the third industry revolution where the best of the companies big were there. But today it's totally changed. The startup era, the entrepreneurship has come. We have bigger faces coming up from that particular segment. So anyone who thrives or anyone who work hard can be a successful person and can become a famous. So being famous is not successful and being successful may not be famous. It's just like a square is a rhombus and rhombus is not a square.
It is just the way we look at things,
Yes. So third point is imagine, because imagination is something which develops and create your action.
Yeah.
So exercise the imagination is another tip I'll give. Don't accept anything which you think people say is impossible, because impossible itself has a word called I am possible. So anything is possible. If an ideation has come to you, that means it's possible. That's the reason it may have not come to any other person.
So we should not let others' opinions affect us. That is the main thing.
Yes, because if you have thought about something that's unique to
We should follow that path. If you decided something, we should follow that path.
And you have to have patience and perseverance while dealing with the path. So trace the possibilities to have a logical conclusions. You need to figure out the opportunities, possibilities, and work on your logical sides, and of course come to a conclusion. And that conclusion needs to be logical, not a vague, not a hollow. Very critical. Youth get shake these days because of the lack of awareness. Economy has changed from knowledge economy to innovation economy. Knowledge is freely available on Google as well. But utilizing your knowledge is very critical. And utilizing on knowledge only happens when you innovate something. So in the path, you will get a lot of criticism from people. So criticism is something which is based on individuals' opinion and views. So my another tip which I would like to give to the youth is don't be afraid of others' criticism. Have an attitude of faith. It's you.
Faith in yourself.
It's actually competition should be with you versus you. Competition should not be versus
it's not.
Yes. That's the problem. And life is very simple. We make it complicated. So the next tip I would like to give is just do what needs to be done. Don't overdo and sabotage yourself. Sometimes what happens, we overdo certain things.
Right.
Maybe that is not required. Do and leave it. If it is bound to happen, universe will make it happen either at that particular time or the defined time zone. So just do and leave it. Rest comes your way through the universe because your effort and dedication has been seen. So don't overdo is my very
beautiful thing.
Yes, very much. And we as a human are born with another edge, which is called be humble. Humbleness is the unique flavor in the success of your growth. I mean, it's one of the flavor where you will taste growth also, you will taste success also. But humble people lead better life. They interact better. They are more confident. They are more productive and they are more pleasant because they are grounded. So look up at the sky, I would suggest. Always I do. Go higher and higher but keep your food grounded. So that's the tip I would give. Be humble is very, very important. And if you insist being proud, I would really say, we have also seen in our life because we have tasted different flavors and shades of success. If you insist being proud, God will resist you. Universe will resist you. It will pull you down because wisdom, gratitude and humbleness is something which only takes you above. So number of times you are proud, universe will pull you down. But when you're humble, you will receive all the flavors easily and timely.
Great.
So again, the important role played here is by the patience and the perseverance.
Right.
One more tip which I would like to give is unite your faith and goal with determination. You may have a goal, but there is no determination.
But if you are not determined to do that.
So it's like cooking a food with different ingredients. You cannot cook a food just putting the vegetable in the oil. To have a right flavor, You need to have different ingredients of salts, masalas, chilies, powders, different aspects. So then the right flavor or the new, what cooked is actually is your success.
Right.
So determination is very important because our future depends on our commitment, then chance. Everything I have seen you talking that it will happen, it's by chance. So it's not by chance. You are determined to do anything with faith and goal, with your commitment. Commitment is another ingredient and the flavor. Then things happen. It's not more than chance. You make it. So when you think anything, when you write anything, you leave an impression to the universe. So your commitment is one flavor, your determination is another flavor, your faith is another flavor. And most, I would say last, and these are all the tips I'm giving is around the life and the prosperity in every aspect. And develop creativity, be creative. Now when I say creative, we talk about outside the box. I always talk about think there is no box. Why to outside the box? Why do you leave certain things which is inside the box? It may matter. So sometimes what happens to think outside the box, we leave certain important things which is inside the box. So let's break the box and let the inside and outside mix. So let's think there is no box. So that means you need to be boundless and you need to be flexible.
It's again such a beautiful thought.
So being boundless and flexible is very critical because then you let the universe create a space for the universe so that you receive more. So don't think out of the box. So these are some of the critical tips, and these are very small things in life actually.
Actually, I like these can be done like very easily. We just have to have a that kind of state of mind.
So if you cannot do great things, do one thing, and that one thing should be better than anyone else. So I'm not doing 10 tasks at a time. I may do one task, but whatever I do one is better than anyone else what they do. So youth needs to be more content. I would say I love youth because they are more sensitive and they are more sensible as per my old generation. But patience and perseverance and to reach the success is actually reducing in our millennials and youth, wherein these tips would definitely help them to handle their life and prosperity.
Very sure of that.
And leading a better life, because the quality of life and things available in today's world is at par what were in the old days.
Absolutely.
My next series will be talking about certain interview tips purely on the work aspect. So this series I would like to close with a beautiful quote: value the value and value will value you. So you need to value yourself. So then only the value will value you. So all the best to all the youths and all the mentors and the faculties guiding them in the right directions.
Beautiful. It was really nice having you here, and we are just looking forward to have more sessions with you so that students
Thank you
get
so
benefit.
much. Definitely.
So that's all for today, listeners. Rajni Julka will be back with, as she said, about interviews, right?
Right. So next topic of the series will be on the interview steps.
So see you again.
Thank you
It's
so
bye-bye.
much.
Thanks,
Lovely day.
Rajni.
Bye-bye.